Hello guys and welcome to the another video of Python basics. In this video we are going to learn about file handling in Python, right? In previous video also we have learned this thing, but this is basically for YAML files. Before we start this thing, I have some motivation video for you. So let's get rolling.
You will never feel ready to do things that scare you. You will never feel ready to jump off the cliff. You will never feel ready to take that leap. And the reason why is based on science and research. Your brain is designed to protect you, and change requires risk. And so you are protecting yourself by saying maybe tomorrow. This is where the 5-second rule comes in super handy. So if you are constantly procrastinating, you probably have a bias towards thinking, and you can use the 5-second rule to literally push yourself to take action. All you're going to do is count backwards, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. This is a starting ritual that interrupts the patterns of overthinking, of fear, of anxiety, of procrastination, of comparison that are making you go, tomorrow, not today, I don't feel like it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, your prefrontal cortex turns on. That's the part of the brain you need to either learn new behavior or take action.
Hope you guys are motivated now. So let's start the content of our video. Okay, in previous video we have learned about handling the text file, how we can open the text file, what are different modes of it, how we can write, and what is the standard way to open the file. But in this video we're going to see all about YAML files, right? It's most popular thing in Python and a coding language, right? So let's see how we can handle the YAML files. We can write the YAML files and do some operation in it.
Are you looking for learning in networking and automation both at a time, or for a cross-domain knowledge to switch the career? This channel is for you. We also provide cool life hacks with use of Python programming. Press subscribe button and bell icon below to get updates on every new video on the channel.
Okay, so I have my Visual Studio open for our exercise of YAML file. What I have is I have a folder where we are going to do our exercise of file handling. I have two files. One is data.yaml, another one is the Python file. So let's go through first the data.yaml and what is the structure of a YAML file, right? So this is the sample data.yaml I have taken, right? Just keep in mind that a YAML file is just like a representation of a Python dictionary, right? So wherever you get this colon, that means it's kind of a dictionary itself, right? Whatever the value before colon, that is your key, and the value after colon is your value of the dictionary. So here TechGeek is our key of the dictionary, and all the content after the colon is the value of a dictionary. Same way, there is a nested dictionary under TechGeek where key is content and the value of this particular key is networking and Python. Here we see hyphen before the networking and Python, right? So hyphen means it's a list. This is the first element of list and this is the second element of list. So hyphen represent the list data type in Python. So same way, there is a key tutorial and the value of the tutorial is a list of YAML, right? So this is how the structure of YAML file will be, and whatever value, whatever spaces you are seeing, if you zoom in here, you see 4 spaces, right? So these 4 spaces represent indentation, right? You can and it should be same across all the content. So let's say here we have 4 indentation. So in the content as well we should have 4 indentation. In the tutorial as well we should have 4 indentation. So it should be uniform across the YAML file, then only it will get considered as a YAML structure, otherwise it won't. Okay, so this is the part of structure of YAML. Now let's go to our Python file, what we have in the Python file. What we are going to do is we are going to read the content of the YAML file that we have, right? And we are going to read it and print it on the screen. That is what the first part we have. We'll also try to write a new YAML file. We'll cover that after this read operation is done. What I have done is there is two modules that we can consider. We can consider, as you can see, I have taken this YAML, right? And there is another module py-YAML. So for reading the YAML file, you can use any of them, right? But to write a YAML file, I would say you need to use YAML because it provides some indentation task and indentation methods in build. So it is very easy to write a YAML file, new YAML file with use of this particular module. So that's why I have taken this module, and I'm importing a YAML class from it. So from this particular module, import YAML, right? And then I'm initiating an instance of a YAML class, right? Creating an object named YAML, right? As I said, we have some indentation in the YAML file. We have 4 spaces for all the elements, right? So here we specified that what type of indentation, how much indentation you want. You want 4 spaces, you want 2 spaces. You can handle that stuff via this particular method, YAML.indent. And as we have seen in the last video of file handling, we can open any of the file in a read mode, right? And can give it a name. I have given the YAML file, and what I'm doing is I'm loading the YAML file with use of this YAML object that we created, right? And as a part of this YAML.load, we will have a dictionary stored in the data, right? So let's run this code and see that we have a dictionary or not. Okay, when I run this, what I get is ordered dictionary. Ordered dictionary means all the value of the dictionary is in an ordered way. It's not like a random key is coming first. So this is a part of ordered dictionary. And let's say if I want only the value of content, so what I need to do, if you see, we have taggeek as a parent key, so I'm using that. And if I want content, so what I'll do, I'll use another key named content. If I run it again, we'll have networking and Python as a part of list, because we have used here a hyphen as a part of list, right? Same way, if you want only tutorial part, so you replace the content with tutorial and run the code again. Yeah, so you received a value of tutorial that contains YAML and name and all that kind of stuff, right? Furthermore, if you want only the name, what you can do, because YAML is the first element of list, you can do tutorial of 0, and then if you want name, you can type name here. Okay, what it is saying, there is a key error, name. So maybe we need to use YAML first, yeah, and then use name. Now we have the value how to read YAML files, right? So this way you can access the content of YAML file. You can change the content of them. You can also write a new YAML file with use of this. So let's see how we can do that. What I'll do, I'll just open the same thing, but I'll give a new name. Let's say data underscore new, right? And I'll open it with write mode as new YAML, right? And I'll do new, I'll do YAML.dump. Dump means you are dumping the value, right, of whatever you need. If you need to dump data, new underscore YAML, right? So what it will do, it will dump the data parameter, the same parameter that we have loaded from our original file, right, to the new file. Let's see if this works. Okay, it got successful. Let's see we have the new file or not. If I press refresh, now we have the new file, same as the older one. So this way you can make even you can, what you can do, you can add one key. Let's say I'll add test equal to adding new key parameter, right? And if now I run this thing, you will see a new key in the YAML file. So this way you can handle the YAML file. You can read, write, modify the contents of YAML file. I hope this video was useful to you guys, and if it was, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, guys.